Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to my table. My name is Toni, and this is the weekly Capricorn Tarot forecast for the week of March 31st through April 7th, 2021. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hello, welcome back to my returning subscribers, and hello to you if you're brand new here. I'm so very, very glad that you found me. As I said, my name is Toni. So I'm just going to go ahead and get our table cleared and set. I've got out the Palo Santo. We are going to create a sacred container where we welcome and invite in our higher selves, as well as calling upon Christed consciousness to please join us. We command our sovereignty in this time, dimension, place, and space, and we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christed consciousness. And we clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all of my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Okay, Capricorn headphone users, do me a favor, please. Turn down your volume so that I can set the tone for this reading. Nice. Lovely, Capricorn. Lastly, let's set our intentions by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite in our angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit, guardians of the four corners, Mother of the earth, Father of the sky, sacred ones. I call upon you and welcome you here now. We ask that you please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our knowledge as we receive them. Thank you. Okay, Capricorn. Let's begin. This week, we're going to look at healing with the Angels Oracle cards. If you like either of the decks of cards I use, I have all of my decks of cards listed down below in the description. And while you're down there, be sure to check out the link to my Etsy shop and book yourself a private reading with me. Okay? Headphone users, every time I shuffle, I pray over the deck of cards before I shuffle. If you are watching with your headphones, when you see me pray, turn down the volume on your headphones so it's not loud in your ear when I shuffle, okay? Here we go. Let's begin. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit. What messages do we have for Capricorn this week, the week of March 31st through April 7th, 2021? What messages do we have for Capricorn in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God's Spirit. What messages do we have for Capricorn? What messages do we have for Capricorn this week? What's the current situation going on with Capricorn? Divine timing. I always love it when that card shows up because for so many of us, we're like, I'm doing all the work. I'm in alignment. I clear my cords. I get my chakras in alignment. I meditate. I pray. I choose to feel good. I don't respond. I react. Why isn't it happening for me? Why? You keep saying if I do all these things, I'm going to get to my goals. You are. Sometimes it's just divine timing, Capricorn. That's all it is. It just comes down to understanding that, you know, like picture dominoes, and when you're playing, when you knock down the first domino, the last domino doesn't fall as soon as you hit the first one, right? You have to hit the first one, and then that hits the second, the third, the fourth, and all the way down the row until that very next to last domino finally hits the last domino and it falls. So you picture where you're trying to achieve as being the last domino, and here you are. And now you've got to knock down all the dominoes to get to that. That's what life is about, okay? Just because you think something doesn't mean it can happen, okay? You might think to yourself, I want to be a millionaire, okay? Well, the universe is like, okay, you're going to be a millionaire, but you're going to be a millionaire in 10 years. When your great Aunt Myrtle dies, she's going to leave you her house, and she's going to have forgot that she left a whole bunch of gold bullion up there. And when she dies, you're going to sell her house, you're going to go in the attic, and bam, you're going to find all this gold bullion, and you're going to be a millionaire 10 years from now. Because that's divine timing. Aunt Myrtle ain't going to just drop dead today. That's not in her life path, okay? Her path is in 10 years from now, and that's when you finally will get it, okay? Does that make sense? So it's just about divine timing. Pay attention to, oh gosh, I need my glasses. What does that say? Whew. That's some tiny little writing. It says, pay attention to doors that are opening and shutting for you right now, Capricorn. Walk through the doors that are open and learn from the doors that are shut. Your prayers are being answered. There is no doubt about that. However, everything operates according to the universal laws of divine timing. This means that certain pieces of the puzzle must first fall into place so that other pieces can come to fruition. If you try to skip or to rush certain parts or pieces, the whole plan will lack a solid foundation. Don't try to force open doors that appear closed to you. Instead, ask your angels for guidance to see that the door is closed because of negative expectations, or if it's simply just a sign of divine timing. And that's a super bit of advice, a great bit of advice I'm glad I saw there. Sometimes the door is shut, not because of divine timing, but because you have a negative expectation. You have an expectation that is not in alignment with your higher self, and therefore the door can't open because you have an expectation that's out of vibration, out of vibrational alignment with the door being opened. The only way the door opens is if you get in the right alignment with opening the door, okay? You're over there kicking the door and banging on the door. You're not just turning the handle. You have to get into alignment with the energy of turning the handle, okay? So that's how that works. This is divine timing, all right? So keep doing the work, Capricorn. You're doing fabulous, sweetie. All right. If you got the joke, if you know, you know. All right. Light Seers Tarot up next for us, Capricorn. Make sure, if you haven't already, give me a little bit of love. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, Capricorn? I appreciate it so much. Let's begin. Now we're going to shuffle. Capricorn, some kind of energy is coming over me. I've got big chills rolling over my arms, my legs. Goodness. What is going on? What energy are y'all bringing to the table today? Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. What is going on for Capricorn for the week of March 31st through April 7th, 2021? What's going on with Capricorn at any time, date, place, or space? They are watching this. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. Tell me, what is the current energy with Capricorn? What's the current situation Capricorn is dealing with? What's the current energy Capricorn? Oh, no. We can't do that many cards, y'all. We try to keep these short. These are short, little, brief readings. Uh-oh, Capricorn. So we've got 2 Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the Tower. That's Aries energy showing up. Okay, so it feels like you could be currently dealing with the Tower, and or you have been dealing. Let me say this. I don't necessarily think that the Tower is happening this week per se. It's something that you have dealt with already, and you're working through the Tower, okay? It feels like that's what the divine timing is that you still got a little bit of healing to go, a little bit of journey from this Tower to complete, because you've got the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. The 2 of Pentacles is about being able to adapt your priorities as changes occur, and then the 3 of Wands is your prayers coming true, your dreams coming true. And so it's being able to adapt your priorities during the Tower, and to, despite the fact that the Tower is falling all around you, you've still got your eye on the prize. You are still choosing to respond, not react. You're still choosing to feel good as much as possible, as often as possible, and learning to adapt to life in the Tower. For pretty much most of the world, a year ago, this week, this month, we all got sent home. Here in the United States, we did anyway. And that was a big Tower for a lot of people. A lot of people lost their jobs. That was a huge Tower. For a lot of people, this is still ongoing. Oh, chills. So I know I'm talking to some of you here. This is an ongoing issue. You're still dealing with the fallout of that Tower. Some of you never even got your job back. You had to get a different job, maybe a less paying job, whatever. Okay. Despite the fallout of the Tower, you're still having to adjust and adapt how you respond to it. But the more that you are responding, not reacting, and the more that you're choosing how to respond to this situation, the closer you move yourself to your dreams, the closer you inch towards that goal line, okay? So just see how that's right in the middle, and she's got her back to you, and she's got her eyes on the horizon. Keep your eyes on the prize is the message here, Capricorn. Don't let the nonsense distract you. Remember who you are and what your purpose is, okay? So what are the incoming obstacles for Capricorn this week? Incoming obstacles. Yo. You're like, nope, you're going to work for this one, Toni. And I'm back. Oh, Hangman. Hangman, Virgo energy here. The thing about that is this is the energy is still kind of sticking around. This is just, it's not even that the energy is stuck. It's just that you're still hanging on to the energy of the Tower. And the thing a lot of people forget about the Hangman is not just about the energy being stuck and not being able to move forward, but the reason it's stuck is you see that light right there on her. She's stuck examining herself. She's looking at herself. The reason why she's not moving forward is because she's looking at herself. She's working on her own, improving herself. Okay. That's the energy here for you. Okay. It's about improving yourself. And if you feel stuck right now, again, not only is that divine timing, but that you're not stuck. You're where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be looking at yourself. You're supposed to be learning how to adapt despite the Tower, how to overcome and adapt despite the Tower, and stay focused on the actual prize, the outcome, the goal of where you want to go. Okay. This is understanding that this is the time for you to be working on yourself, Capricorn. That's the only thing. This is the only thing you're supposed to be looking at all is yourself. So that stuck energy, I wouldn't even call it an obstacle in this case. It is just kind of a continuation of where you are currently. And we need to learn to be okay with that. We need to learn to celebrate the energy when it gets stuck, because that's our turn to focus on it, to go inward and look at ourselves, because the energy isn't outside of us now, it's inside of us. That's why we're stuck. Okay? It's us that's stuck. So look inside yourself and get unstuck. All right, Capricorn? All right, so what is the final outcome? So what are the future energies moving towards Capricorn? So based on the choices you make right now, the future in the next 6 to 8 weeks, okay? Immediate future energies coming in towards Capricorn, next 6 to 8 weeks. There you freaking, that's what I'm talking about, Capricorn. The Star, healing, Aquarius energy on the table. Look at that. Yes, yes, yes. There you go. There you are. Queen of Pentacles showing up, Capricorn. The Star, the Queen of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck, gorgeous. Queen of Swords. Yes, leveling up big time. So despite the storm, despite the Tower, you have learned to adapt, you have learned to prioritize, and you have kept, even though it wasn't always easy and it doesn't always come natural, you have always, you keep coming back to, this is what my goal is, this is what my goal is, and you just keep bringing yourself back and healing. It's almost like this Tower came out so that you could really look at yourself and see what parts of yourself you needed to heal, okay? And you are. And there's more healing yet to come. But the beautiful thing is look at my chills. Ooh. The more you focus on self-healing, Capricorn, the further you're going right now, okay? This is the Queen of Pentacles. This is planting it's the firm foundations. You remember when we said you wouldn't want to rush the steps. You wouldn't want to skip the parts and the steps. You've got to get to where you're going by building a firm foundation. That's what this is. You're building that firm foundation right now, and you're going to be able to see it very soon. That's the Queen of Pentacles. And look there. All of this is being clarified by the Queen of Swords. Exactly. The Queen of discipline, of staying the course, of knowing what is beneficial, of thinking, of choosing to have a life that feels good. That's what the Queen of Swords does. She understands that her thoughts create her reality, and her reality today creates her future tomorrow. So she's focusing on building a life that has a strong foundation, and that where she is responding, not reacting, where she is choosing healthy thoughts and making healthy choices, and she's focused on her desires. She's not focused on the Tower. She doesn't focus on what she doesn't want, and so she's focused entirely on what she does want and how she's going to get there. But knowing the Queen of Swords knows this is just divine timing, and that if she's stuck right now, that she's going to be moving full speed ahead very soon, okay? All right, Capricorn, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please be sure to give me a little bit of love, like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all come on back next time. I'll see y'all next week. Until I do, you stay happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. I love you so much, Capricorn. Bye.